한번 가보. They're in there.
Around the vessel is a development of buildings called Hudson Yards, built on top of the railroad yard, which are still active underneath those buildings today. And behind the tree line is the High Line, which is an old elevated freight railroad line that's been turned into public park. On the right side of the boat up ahead on the waterfront is Hoboken, New Jersey. Hoboken is the home of Frank Sinatra and the first ever English protecting us all flying golf balls. There's a golf driving range that's part of the Chelsea Pier Sporting Facility. And the bow of it, we're not on board, so they're on the second deck to meet us downstairs now. Behind that, the edge observation deck is sticking out the triangle out the side of the building with the glass on the floor to see all the way down to the Grand Manhattan. We'll see it from the other side of the island as well. The island of Manhattan has 1.8 million people living on it. On the right is the Colgate clock. There used to be a toothpaste factory there. They left their clock behind. It's now one of the largest freestanding clocks in the world. It's 50 feet in diameter, which means every time the minute hand moves 1 minute, it moves a little over 2.5 feet. And that is a huge time. We're making our way to the Statue of Liberty. Again, we have 5 minutes or so. The bow's open and the cargo that's down the stairs. Walked across the bridge, the gate opened. A lifetime later, a woman was interviewed about the landing on the moon. She was asked, what did you think? And her response was, it was nothing compared to the day they opened the Brooklyn Bridge. And hey, it's Manhattan anymore, you just walk. The next bridge is the Manhattan Bridge, and it gives us the name from the neighborhood on the right, which is Dumbo, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. Dumbo. We also have Tribeca, the triangle below Canal Street, and Soho, south of Houston Street. And we do call it Houston. I'm so sorry, Texas. I know you call it Houston, but I grew up in a house, not a Houston. I'm here, so we're glad to put the park back. This neighborhood on the left is called Alphabet City, where the island of Manhattan bulges as you get further east than First Avenue. The Dutch arrived before
Safe.
But in terms of size,
leaning against perhaps like a closed business or a wall, but I'm going to ask you, please do not block any entrances or exits. By the 1860s, this neighborhood was widely known as Klein Deutschland. Any German speakers here? And that's because we're starting to think about, like, how are we going to elevate our living experiences by also elevating the places that we live in, right? But also, should they look good on the John Jacob Astor? John Jacob Astor funding.